Here we are then, guys. Oh, I'm here somewhere. Alright. Having a quick look at the seeds I'm growing this year. So, seems to be a popular thing to do at the moment with not much going on in the garden. So, let's have a look through my tray. Broad beans, Barnyards Exhibition, all-time favourite. I think everyone grows these. Very heavy cropper, up to 8 seeds a pod. Can't go wrong with them. Got a few here from Medwins. Medwins cauliflower TP10 trial. Give it a go. Don't know till we try it. And Medwins long carrot. Excuse me, flicking around like this. Long carrot own selection. These are going to go in my barrel that I just put up the allotment. 205 litres. Going to have 7 stations in it. And see what we get out of that. Ooh. Everyone's got their own favourite supplier. I use DT Brown quite a lot. And we got the beetroot Bolt Hardy. We've got free one there, free beetroot. I say Sabutio, but it's not, it's Sabito F1 hybrid. So it'll come true to type. And obviously I've bought so many, they give me a second one, look. Gonna run out of space here in a minute. Butternut squash, couple of butternut squash there. Oh, excuse me. Sweet Max F1 and Butterbush F1. Always good to chuck in the pot, they are. Some of them will be going through for a show, shows I'm doing. So I have the added complication of growing to eat and growing to show. So with my limited space, sometimes they fight for each other, but I always manage. Just Seed, another good supplier. Cabbage, earliest of all. I need that for an early show in June. Very difficult to get cabbage to be ready for June. And then always, this is from last year, Russian cabbage. Ooh, let's get the light off it. Russian cabbage, they were massive. As it says on the packet, XXL, and they were XXL, they were quite good. Calabrese Marathon, Sweet Candle, Carrot Sweet Candle. I got quite a few of these from different suppliers. Lovely stump rooted carrots. Got a few left over from last year as well. Long, excuse me. Oh, there we go. Nantes type carrot. That's a Sweet Candle again. And a trial carrot again from Medwins. I think Medwin's trying to get us to have a go for him. See what we can make of his plants. This one's a carrot. Carahevo. This is another Russian carrot. These were very good last year. Not quite stump rooted, not quite long, somewhere in between, but very, very chunky. Spaghetti chili, supposed to be quite long. Not as long as Long Tom's, but good enough for me. And sweet corn. Trying incredible this year. Should be okay. F1 hybrid again. That's that bunch. Right, next lot. Oh. Bunch of courgettes now. I've got too many courgettes. I've got El Greco. Summertime. Midnight F1. Parthenon. Well, I can't read that one because the writing's gone off it. Well, I've got too many, but they do grow at different times. So sometimes I've been growing courgettes and they grow forever and ever and ever, and then the show comes along and I've got 2 left and I've got no choice what to pick. So this time I'm growing succession planting, as you've just seen, 5 or 6, 7 varieties. We'll see what makes of it. Cucumber patio snacker. Going to try that one outdoors this year. See how that gets on. Dwarf French beans, the Prince, another favourite. And we got French climbing beans from Medwins. Should be a show winner, that one. Lettuce. This one is Linaro RZ F1s. And this one is Kiribati RZ F1s. Basically, they look a bit like that. They're a crinkly type lettuce rather than an iceberg or a normal UK lettuce. Loads of marrows, giant marrows from different people. I've got my own marrows from last year that I've saved. Just chuck those over here a minute. Ooh. These were on alphabetical order at one point. More marrows, mixed lettuce seeds, mustard from Fothergill's, radishes, peas, show perfection, quality, dead straight, uniform number of peas in the pod, should be good for a show. And the one I dropped was runner beans reselected from Medwins. Give it a try. If it doesn't work, I shan't try it again next year. Nearly there, guys, don't get too bored. My own runner beans, long, these were 25 and a half, 26 inches last year, so I'd saved a few of those for shows. And these are from 2016, so I'll try those as well. I think more of my own from 2017. Tomatoes. Ooh. I have got tumbler for the hanging basket, brilliant, loads and loads of tomatoes on those. Another tumbling one, I believe, cherry tomatoes, small fruit here. Sweet aperitif, gonna rival Tumbler Tom, more Tumbler Toms. Gigantamo, this one's good, there's another one from the Russian supplier. This one had last year had about nearly 30 tomatoes on a truss, so I'll try that one again. Moneymaker, everyone tries Moneymaker, don't they? Stonor's Exhibition, supposed to be quite good for shows, nice and round and red. Aren't all tomatoes red? No, they're not. No, no. And what I've got here is a rootstock tomato. And what I'm doing with this one, I'm going to grow this a week before the other tomatoes, and on some of them I'm going to graft. For example, I'll graft the Stonor's onto the rootstock Estamino. Good rootstock, healthy growth. Sometimes the actual tomatoes themselves get a bit weak and spindly, so with a good rootstock and a good tomato, we could be on a winner. Spring onions, I always grow Ishikara and Parade. Nice uniform, fantastic for lettuce, fantastic for fantastic for salads, fantastic for shows, and a few salad mats. These are easy. Got them, can't remember where I got them from now. Mr. Fothergill's, but they were off for somewhere. Just chuck them in a pot, cover them with soil, as you can just about see here, and you get loads and loads of different salad leaves coming up. Good effort. I got a few others. Marigolds. Good companion planting for tomatoes, so they'll be going in with all my hanging baskets and in my hydroponics for the tomatoes. And just excuse me, here we are. Bit of coriander and some hyssop to stick up the allotment. And that's about it. Oh yeah, some hope. That's all we got then, really. We got some fresh plants coming from different suppliers as well. Save me growing them and potting them on. Let's see what we get on, eh? And here we are, guys, as promised. A quick look of how I plan my planting life, both at the allotment and at home. I use an Excel spreadsheet. I've actually made it into the modern world. First tab, we've got things to do. Bits in red are what I should be doing now, but it's too blooming cold. Like, for example, put some more fertiliser down, cut the kale, cut the sprouts, la la la. And then along the bottom we got various tabs. This one here is showing me all the seeds and the plants I'm going to be putting in this year. Far too many as normal. For example, look at all these courgettes. More than I need, but it is a bit of succession planting with those. More detailed here, we have when and how to plant and when to pick the different the veg. For example, broad beans, yellow tab, as up here says sow. So I should be sowing on the 25th and looking to harvest sometime in June, July or August. And all my veg are down here, so it's a bit, I don't know, a bit modern I suppose, but it does me good, keeps a record, and if I get it wrong I can look, next year I can have a quick look and see what I've done wrong and not repeat my mistakes. I've also got a quick map of the allotment here. The allotment's about, side to side is about 3.6 metres, not very big, and in length is about 17 metres. Oh, excuse me, getting you all dizzy there. I've got raised beds made out of old pallet collars. This big area in the centre here is it's a massive pile of soil or turned over turf that we cut off the top of the allotment, so it's rotting down the loam at the moment, so that's why there's a massive area not being used. Various sized raised beds made of pallet collars again, all empty, ready to go for this year. And in these we got some onions and shallots from I don't know, September time I suppose. Compost bin, tool store, got a new 205 litre drum to put long carrots in there, and some big beds. This bed will be extended. This bed will be extended this year as well. And I've just uncovered some old soil beds, so I'm just turning those over, adding a bit of compost to them, a bit of organic matter. And that's it. Second compost bin at the bottom. I do a few local shows, and here's my show calendar, so it tells me what I got to be doing when. So for example, tomorrow I need to be getting the broad beans in, ready for the Barclay show. And a couple of days later put some lettuce in for different shows. It's quite handy. Like I said, if it doesn't work, next year I know it didn't work and I can adjust the schedule. And then I just got the idea of what to plant when, what I am planting or growing for which different show. This one's the Thornbury Spring show. Different daffodils I'm growing, what type of daffodils they are. And, well, it does for me, so each to their own, I suppose.